All right, welcome to ZiFM Direct Access. It's your girl Lady K. As always, I try to make sure I give you direct access to some of your favorite personalities all over the world. Today, I'm going to be speaking to somebody who is rather empowering, all the way in Nigeria. Just to make sure you are in Nigeria, right?
Nope, I'm in Cape Town.
You're in South Africa.
Yeah.
Is that where you took that picture on the edge of that cliff thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
weren't you scared? Like I was my anxiety shot up through the roof when I saw that picture.
Yeah, everybody has been telling me that my mom, I just took a screenshot of my mom's message to me. She was praying. I'm like, I've left there. You don't need to be praying. Like I'm no more by the cliff. Um, but I guess when you're out with friends that are like that do that on a normal day, then you become the odd one out. So for I've been seeing them do that, and that was my first time to actually try it.
So I'm assuming you're not scared of heights, clearly.
I'm scared of height, but I guess just conquering the fear.
That's a good thing. I guess that's the only way that you can actually get over your fear is by actually facing it head on and grabbing the bull by
Yeah.
the horns. Absolutely. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, Mr. Eazi. My name is Lady K. I'm from Zimbabwe.
Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So you've dropped this amazing single, Werser. This is your
Yeah.
third Amapiano song. What got you
Yeah.
wanting to jump into Amapiano, considering you are practically one of the industry starters of Afrobeats? What got you onto Amapiano?
First off, just to correct, I'm not one of the starters of Afrobeat. I've just been successful um within the genre, just to put it out there.
All right.
Humbly. I'm still a don though, still one of the baddest. Um, but I'm a musician, so if you go through my catalog, you're gonna hear dance music with Riton and Carlo. You're gonna hear dancehall with Dre Score, Popcorn, um, Conscience. Um, you're gonna hear reggae with Chronics. You're gonna hear, Afrobeat. I think I've you're gonna hear R&B as well. So I think I'm not bound by genres. I'm just a musician. I can make any kind of music. But I didn't know that I could rap. That was something I didn't know. I thought I was only like a bathroom or karaoke rapper. And maybe I am a karaoke rapper, maybe.
A
But
karaoke
I just,
rapper.
yeah, but I one thing I know is that I 100% know how to make good music. That's one thing I know. So whether it's Amapiano, whether it's anything, I know how to make it. And I didn't plan to do it, but I was in South Africa actually to shoot a music video with Soweto Gospel Choir. That music video will be dropping later in the year. And I went to the studio, and the South African producer just played some Amapiano beats for me. He said, "Oh, I have some beats I think you sound good on." And he played it, and I'm like, "No, I won't sound good on that. Like, that's not my style." And it's like, "No, easy. Like, I, I feel you sound good on it." And I called my friend. I think the first person actually to shout out to Costa Titch. He was the first person we started talking, and he was like, he wanted me to jump on the Big Flexa remix. Um, but I just thought I wasn't the one to do it. So I was actually looking for trying to help him find somebody that would be very, because I thought me, singer, like, what am I gonna do? But long story short, I end up recording in the studio that night, prompted by the in-house producer and DJ Tarico from Mozambique. His manager heard it. I said, no, 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 this is a song. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, this is a single. And that ended up being Patek. So he sends it to DJ Tarico from Mozambique, and he finesses the beats. And I end up dropping my first Amapiano song, which is Any Money Where I Get. at a flex, and it became a successful record. And the fact that I had so much fun doing that record, shout out to Joey B, who gave me the assist on that one. I had to call him. Joey B is one of the best rappers I know, period. And I had to call him, and we wrote the song together. He helped me write majority of that first record and featured on the record as well. And yeah, since then I've just been having fun with it. And I think it has led to See Something, and now it has come to Werser. And one thing I just love about it is that it's just fun. It's all fun. It's no expectation. There's only one expectation from this record: to have fun, and I guess you can hear it in the lyrics.
Speaking of the lyrics, there's a part you took a very, very, very popular sound. The pressure is getting worser and worser and worser. How did you manage to get that lady's part? Like, did you? I mean, obviously you reached out to her and so forth. So did she give you all the rights? How did it work exactly? What was the exchange? How did it work?
So I think my assistant played her video for me where she was saying, the pressure is getting worse, the guys are giving up, and the ladies are weeping. And I was like, what is this? Because my assistant was always saying the pressure is getting worse. But I didn't understand where that was from. And so she showed me
Okay.
where that was from. Because like I'm not really on TikTok. I just come post and I
Yeah.
leave. Because it just keeps changing, you know. Maybe I'm too old. But anyway, um I I put it in the song, and actually the song came about. I was driving in Accra, and I was telling my friends that we are all complaining about the economy being really bad. It was December, but every day I go out, I'm seeing people still popping bottles every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm like, I thought there was no money in town. So that's why I say, um, they say we no get money, we dey chill too much. That means they say we don't have money yet. We're always outside chilling. So and then he was freestyling, and I go, the pressure is getting water. So we start trying to reach out to her. One of my friends who manages a lot of dancers in Ghana, Quabbles DWP Academy, then helped me find, because there's so many other pages that have reposted her that you also don't know which one is the right one. And we didn't want to reach out to, there's these times where you can reach out to somebody, they claim they're the one, they take the money, they sign the documents, then you find out they're not the one. So we had to take our time to find her. And when we found her, reach out to her, I spoke to her and then told her that, hey, by the way, you've inspired um um you know we've you've inspired this record, and I would love to give you not just the credit but also um give you royalties on the song, and then also pay you for use of your intellectual property. And she was so shocked, and it was just a beautiful moment. And she said, wow, she didn't even know this was possible, and we are able to clear it. And yeah, it's one of my favorite songs right now.
I love the fact that you mentioned intellectual property, because a lot of young creators are not getting credited these days. A lot of their content is being used on very big platforms and they're not being credited. So I really like the example that you set to other big artists and other organizations, that if you're going to use a creator's content, the least you can do is credit them. And then with you, you went the whole way, the whole 9 yards. You decided to also give them royalties and so forth. And I really commend that.
I mean, I think it's a learning process, even for me. Like, it's not even, is that as we learn. I think I don't really think, yeah, the bad people in this world, but I'm one of those who doesn't believe that everybody just wants to cheat everybody. I think at the end, it's a lot of education. Like, who would have thought that, if you put something online that's a slang or something you just created for fun, that it is your intellectual property. And maybe it's arguable, but a lot of people don't know. Like, I'm sure there's some things that you've said or you've come up with, and your friends all say it, and you don't even know. Sometimes you don't even know that um you don't even know that it's you who came up with it. You even forget and thought you heard it somewhere. So I think it's just a lot of education that needs to be um, done in the industry so that people know that they have rights. Like, I was so shocked the day. Let me give you an example. One day, some years ago, I was at my concert and somebody took a picture of me performing at my concert and tagged me, and I saw, or maybe put it on the internet, and then I saw that picture on the internet and I posted it on my Instagram. And then later we got an email saying copyright infringement, and we had used an image without, unlawful use, unauthorized use of image. So I was thinking, unauthorized use of image, and we end up, my lawyer then sends it to me, and I say, what? An image of me performing at my concerts on my Instagram is an unauthorized use. And then she was explaining to me at the time that the person who had the rights to the image was the cameraman, not me who was taking care of. And I was like, nah, they didn't ask for my permission before they took it. So they are unauthorized to take my photo in the first place. And well, in the end, it was a learning process. I think we either had to take the image down or pay a fee. And I actually then realized that even when you go for a photo shoot and you pay somebody to come take your pictures in a photo shoot, if you've not signed a contract that is expressly saying you now have the rights, you might need to ask for permission from the person to use an image of a photo shoot you paid for if you want to use it for commercial purposes. So and I didn't know this. I was just learning the process. So we all learn in the process, and we hope as we learn, we implement it.
Definitely. No, I love that a lot. That's absolutely great. And shout outs to you for doing that. I'm sure people now understand that creating content is great because you never know who's actually going to be watching and who's actually going to use
Exactly.
content. You never know who's watching. Right. Now, speaking of watching, obviously, I follow you a lot on social media. And a couple of weeks ago, you posted a story or a video, I'm not too sure which one it was, of a Zimbabwean artist called Hillzy, saying this is a really dope song, the one of Naro. How did you come across Hillzy? And are you guys going to be working together, or it was just you showing some love to an artist that you just happened to come across by?
Um, I've known Hillzy for a while, since before the days I started Empower as a company, because Empower was first like giving back to the creative community, and then it turned into the business that it is, the more sustainable. So I remember, you know, getting to Hillzy, seeing his work then, and we hadn't spoken for a while, and I was just on Instagram, and I just saw this song, and I saw him performing the song, and I was like, ah, I know this guy. This guy looks like Hillzy. And then I go on Hillzy's page. That's where the video was, and I was just excited to see his growth, especially because it's hip hop, especially in the time where it's like if you're not making Afro R&B or you're not making Afro Afro beats or Amapiano, it's almost like nobody's watching you. So to actually see, but we all know that Africa is not just Afro beats and Amapiano. It's a lot more music. So, and including hip hop. So, to see that from Zimbabwe, I think Hillzy can hold his own amongst any rapper anywhere worldwide. And just seeing him command the stage like that, I felt so proud, like it was me that was, I felt like it was me on that stage with, yeah, so lovely to see. And big up all the his fans in Zimbabwe actually supporting like that, because sometimes all you need is that your home critical mass to support, to show the world that there's something here.
Absolutely. Your fan base, if your fan base is starting from home, it's very easy to be able to now spread out everywhere else in the world because you've got that huge backing from your house.
Yeah,
So the minute you go out there, you've got a lot of support. Absolutely. And Hillzy is doing very well. He's doing very, very well. That single Naro has been doing very well. It's been a number one on radio. It's won quite a number of awards. He's touring because of that particular song. So it's very beautiful to see. Very.
that's great.
Now, seeing as you're literally across the road, like literally like a stone throw, are you planning on coming down to Zimbabwe anytime soon?
See, with me, you never know, With me, if I'm telling you, I don't, when I say I don't, I cannot 100% tell you where I'll be tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
I'm not lying. Like, so I just wake up how I feel like, what I feel like doing is what I do. And you never know where we'll be. I've come to Zim before. I had such a good time when I came. That was in 2018.
Mhm.
I think in 2018 when I put out my last project, Lagos to London. I came. Zim was one of the places I came and I performed, and it was love. Um, with Amara Brown,
Mm,
Simba Tags. Um, so yes, why not?
amazing. Are you planning on working with any Zimbabwean artists in the near future, or as you're not really sure, or maybe it's not in the pipeline, or maybe in the future?
No, I mean for yeah, like I'm always willing to just work with different people. And you know, for this year, the next project is the Chop Live project that's dropping in May.
Okay.
And that's the project that has Werser, See Something, Patek, and that's what I'm recording here in South Africa. I'll be done by the end of the month. So we'll see what happens after that.
Okay. Nice. Okay, so this Chop Life, is this your Amapiano mixtape that's coming?
So Chop Life is beyond Amapiano. So
Okay.
the first one, this first one in May is gonna be, very is this first one is Amapiano, and the second one will be, something else. So I'm starting this new journey where I have Mr. Eazi, that's the solo artist. But I also have Chop Life, which is the party animal. And I will be making this project sort of like a DJ Khaled, Major Lazer kind of projects that is very collaborative that I put out, and then I go on tour with that project and with the people I collaborate with and just party, because that's where I am right now. I just want to party. So, I give the fans what they want with this solo Mr. Eazi, but what I want is to just put this music together go on the road with parties. So Chop Life is the party sound. And the volume one is dropping in May. Amapiano, and then the next one can be something else. The next one can be me coming to Zim for 1 month. I'm working with as many artists and producers, making a project and dropping it as, Chop Life, chopping life in Zimbabwe. Uh,
That sounds so dope. Nice, nice. Now, obviously, because you've got a very, very big fan base in Zimbabwe, we are going to be posting this interview on our social media pages. Anything you'd like to tell them? Because the support is endless. I won't lie to you.
it's just like thanks for the support. I'm grateful, and like there's gonna be so much music, and hopefully sometime soon. I don't want to come. By the way, anybody that's listening, I don't want to come to Zimbabwe for like Mr Eazi live in concert. No, I don't want to do that. I want to come to Zimbabwe, chop life. It doesn't even need to be the capital city. Chop life in wherever is the best city to party. I want to come bring the chop life parties there. And at the chop life parties, I'm the MC, I'm the hype man. And I come with my DJs and it's just like fun, trust me. Who wouldn't want Mr. Eazi as the hype man?
You know, I wanted to hear a very, very interesting story. My father, he turns 65 next month. My father is actually a very, very big fan of yours. And my dad has this thing when he likes one particular song, he'll play it over and over and over. And the one song that my father plays, I think we've all lost count, is Leg Over. If you're to ever come to Harare, please, like, just give me a shout. My dad would
I'll
love
give you a
to
shot.
meet.
I would love to see your dad there. I'll be like, yeah, I got fans who are 65. Beat that.
Absolutely. Mr. Eazi, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you
Congratulations on
so
your new
much.
single. We're very, very much looking forward to Top Life. I think it's definitely going to be
Yeah,
something that a lot of people are going to be speaking about. And
yeah.
all the fun in Cape Town, please stop going on mountains. Like, you're giving us a lot of high blood pressure. I'm sure even your mother's like, please don't do
Yeah.
that.
My mom is praying.
And hopefully we'll see you in Zimbabwe soon.
Hopefully.
Absolutely.
Have a good one.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a lovely
All
day.
right. Yeah, you
Bye.
too. Bye.